Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Rin Reviews. Today, I am reviewing the new Marvel movie, Thunderbolts. For me, honestly, I would put this in my top 5 of all MCU movies ever. This movie was so well done. It was so good. Like, it had the same type of feeling as watching the first Guardians of the Galaxy, where it's just a team of scrappy, not heroes that all work together and end up becoming better and becoming heroes. Now, I did go and see it at my AMC, and I got the Red Guardian limo popcorn bucket. This thing is huge, and it opens up. Yeah, it opens up at the top here, and there's honestly not a whole lot of room in there, but it's also got John Walker's shield and arm poking out the back there. But no, this thing is super cool. Popcorn bucket. And there's also a cup that's got Thunderbolts logo on it, names of the characters, the tagline, and pictures of all the characters, all that kind of stuff. So very cool collectible things. My overall rating for this movie is going to be a solid 9.5 out of 10. I am doing the out of 10 ratings again. I stopped for a little bit, was doing out of 5 because of Letterboxd, but I think it's appropriate to bring it back. The dynamics between all the characters were so well done. Everyone was so funny and like built off of each other, and I thought that was just awesome. More specifically though, Yelena and Red Guardian had an incredible dynamic. David Harbour and Florence Pugh, their like on-screen chemistry, amazing father-daughter relationship. And Red Guardian was absolutely hilarious throughout the movie as well. Also, Bob and Yelena, their relationship is a very well done point and key point of the movie as well. So Lewis Pullman and again Florence Pugh, great chemistry between them. Just in general, this movie was shot so well. The scenes looked amazing. The coloring was great. The costumes looked great. Like, we got a look at Sentry's costume for a tiny little bit, and it looked so good. All the rest of their costumes, great. I also loved that it was this whole movie about, like, mental health and the healing process, especially having characters like Bucky, who's gone through so much trauma, and, Alexei, Red Guardian, who lost his daughter, Yelena, who lost her sister, John Walker, who lost his wife and kid, Ava, who lost her father figure, her actual father, her mother, like, lost her, herself in a sense as well. Like, it was just all the characters having dealt with so much loss, and then the healing that came from all of them being together was just such an incredible part of this movie, and I'm so glad that was the direction they went. The stunts were also so cool in this movie. I'm so glad that they were actually doing like a lot of their own stunts, or I don't know if they did all of their own stunts, but I know obviously like Florence Pugh jumped off the second highest building in the world, which is insane. The like CGI for stuff too was great, and the music, like sound design and everything for it was great. Like the scenes where you have the void doing the like turning the people into the shadows and stuff, the like you can feel the sound. I was in an IMAX theater, so I don't know if that would be the same in like a standard theater, but in the IMAX, and I'm sure also in the Dolby, like you can feel the sound that it makes when they turn into the shadows, which I thought was so cool. We finally learned what the meaning of the asterisk was, which I think is kind of funny. And then there are two post-credit scenes. There's a mid and then a actual post-credit scene. The mid-credit scene is more of like a funny little gag thing, but the end credit scene was something really cool. But I will say, when the actual credits are rolling, don't pay too much attention near the end, because it will kind of spoil what happens for you. And I'll just say too, everything that it looks in the actual post credit scene, like all the looks of everyone, all that stuff, so cool. Obviously, if you're a Marvel fan looking forward to like Avengers Doomsday, all that kind of stuff, this is a must-watch movie. And I would also say, even if you're not a huge Marvel fan and you just want to see like a funny, emotional, well done movie, definitely go watch this. They did a very good job at making it so it can kind of stand on its own without you having to watch like 12 other movies to understand stuff. Like a couple of the characters, yeah, were introduced other times, but they kind of reintroduce you to them and explain what they did and who they are and all that kind of stuff. So it's not too much that you would have to know beforehand. If anything, the only thing is there is some like back and forth about Black Widow, Natasha being dead between Alexei and Yelena, but that's really it. That's kind of fully interconnected that you wouldn't really understand unless you watched Endgame before that. I'm so excited to see this group of characters again in the Avengers Doomsday movie. I also saw someone say that the Thunderbolts felt more like a family than the Avengers ever did, and I 100% agree with that. Like, they are such a great group of characters, such a great group of actors that are all so good as their characters in their roles, all that kind of stuff. Like, it was such a good group that they chose for this movie. With all that being said, again, I would definitely recommend you to go watch it. It is one of my favorite MCU movies now, and I'm seeing it again tomorrow. I would have done this review a little bit sooner, but I've been a little bit sick for the last few days. I'm starting to feel a little bit better now, so that's why I'm recording it now, but you can probably still tell a little bit from my voice and things. Hopefully I can get back on a good upload schedule, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Okay, that was really good.